A crackling radio transmission suddenly cuts out, revealing what these highly trained astronauts saw in the void and why one of them watched a green craft land itself. A rhythmic tapping echoes against a capsule's hull. China's first astronaut, Yang Liwei, pressed his ear against the metal of his Shenzhou 5 spacecraft in 2003. He described the mysterious sound as someone knocking the outside with a wooden hammer, but he never found its source. The sound strangely never appeared on any subsequent missions in the same craft. A silver spiral glints against the blackness of space. Soviet cosmonaut Musa Manarov grabbed his camera during a 1991 mission aboard the Mir space station. He filmed a strange spinning object that seemed to detach from a visiting supply ship and then simply vanished. Despite the footage, the object's origin and identity remain a complete mystery. A white serpentine form slithers through the void. Veteran astronaut Story Musgrave tracked this bizarre sight on 2 separate space shuttle missions. He described an eel-like object that was several feet long and appeared to have its own internal propulsion system with 6 space flights under his belt. Musgrave insisted it was unlike any debris or phenomenon he had ever seen. A cylindrical object with a long arm hangs in the sky. Gemini 4 astronaut James McDivitt frantically snapped a series of photos of the craft in 1965. He was certain it was not a known satellite, later stating it had a definite shape he couldn't explain. The Air Force's official investigation, Project Blue Book, was forced to label his sighting as unidentified. A glowing green orb streaks across a clear blue sky. The object then descends and lands silently on a dry lake bed in front of multiple witnesses. This was the first of 2 major encounters for Mercury 7 astronaut Gordon Cooper, who later saw another green UFO from his space capsule in 1963 that was simultaneously tracked on Australian radar. Cooper became a fierce advocate for transparency, even testifying at the United Nations that these craft were real. From strange sounds to tracked objects, these accounts come from some of the most credible observers on Earth. Which astronaut's story do you find the most compelling?